What's up YouTube, Speedy Superior here once again with another battle video. Yes, this is battle number 2, and a subscriber suggested that I do a full dark type team, so I did, and it was difficult at first. I really wanted to use Honchkrow, but since dark types have several common weaknesses as they're all dark types, I was limited to several options, and this team is based around each one of the Pokemon covering a little bit of their weaknesses so they minimize them. So, Sableye obviously takes neutral damage for any hit, doesn't get affected by fighting, and only takes damage from fairies. So that pretty much covers several of the other Pokemon's weaknesses. Drapion is weak to ground, Hydreigon covers that, Crawdon is weak to electric, Crocodile takes care of that. What is it? Crawdon and Crocodile are weak to grass, and Crocodile is also weak to ice. So Hydreigon takes care of the grass one, and I didn't have any ice coverage over here. And Malamar is 4 times weak to bug, but what is it? Sableye and Drapion take neutral damage for bug types. Every other one takes tons of damage from bug. So let's just get started, as the other team does have several physical attackers, and it's like a mixed special attacker, physical attacker. But I started with Sableye because I figured it was going to start with Heracross or Aegislash, you know, as they do want to get the Mega Evolution out really fast and get it started, so they switch out afterwards. But they send out Talonflame. So I didn't want to stay in. With Talonflame, I sent out my Crocodile. Since I didn't find much use on my Crocodile, it didn't really matter to me, but the Intimidate really did matter for me. So, but then at the end, it got a crit, so it's like I did all that switching for nothing. I'm assuming Sableye would have taken less damage, but it didn't matter. I was able and allowing myself to lose Crocodile. So I did totally forget about Hidden Power Ice and Thunderous because I haven't used one of those since forever. But it didn't really matter to me. So then I just sent out, I believe it was, yeah, Malamar. So I went straight for superpower because I wanted to get my attack and defense up real quick. So what is it? With my attack and defense going up, I knew that Talonflame couldn't do much, but I totally did forget that it had U-turn. So I decided to go with Rock Slide because I thought it would stay in, and I forgot that it had U-turn and everything. But turns out it switches onto Heracross, and stuff. What is it? I do believe it switches into Heracross. And I decided to go with Rock Slide because I really thought Talonflame was going to stay in. And Heracross takes neutral damage from Rock Slide. It is half fighting. So since I figured I already have, an attack and defense boost, Psycho Cut would probably take it out. But it did, but since I do have a defense boost, any move that Heracross uses other than Pin Missile would be resisted by Malamar, because it is fully invested onto HP, I believe, and special defense, because attack and defense are covered by superpower. So I decided to go with Psycho Cut, and it leaves Heracross like around in the red, you know, just about probably 10 or 7, I don't know, I can't tell. But so I was just ready to lose Malamar at this point, and I'm assuming he figured that I was probably going to go or switch out. That's why he used Rock Blast. He could have probably taken me out the first turn with Pin Missile since it is doing 4 times damage. So I decided with Crawdon, since I do have Aqua Jet, Dragon Dance, and Crab Hammer, also knock off and its adaptability Crawdon. So I went for Aqua Jet, which does tons of damage onto Thunderous since Crawdon is Life Orb, and I do get to take out the Thunderous and stuff because I figured that Heracross was going to stay in because it was at low life at that point, but I guess he wanted to keep it for the end. Then I started Dragon Dancing. I did want to boost my attack twice in case he King Shield once, so then I returned to my normal hitting or normal attack stat, as he did start Swords Dancing at that point. But I went for another Dragon Dance because I wanted to make sure that if a King Shield would decrease 2 stages on attack, I would go back to my normal attack, but my speed stays boosted, so that's okay. And whenever he used King Shield, I decided to go with knockoff, which I could have Dragon Danced again, but I figured that since its attack is really high at that point, he probably could do something about it and stuff. So I just went for knockoff, which really knocks it out. I was actually surprised that it took it out. Normally H's Slash is pretty defensive, but knockoff does more damage whenever they're holding an item, plus adaptability because it is dark type move and life orb boost. So here it went for Brave Bird, which I surprisingly survived, but I was invested onto HP and a little bit of defense, so I figured I would resist it. And Aqua Jet does take out the Talonflame. I would go for Crab Hammer, but it does have like a 90 accuracy, so I just wanted Aqua Jet to hit and take Talonflame out. And for Suicune, since I was at low life already, I just wanted a knockoff. I really figured that it was going to go probably for a Calm Mind as a normal Suicune would. It had leftovers, so I don't know what it was up to. But it did go for a Scald. It could have just Calm Minded and could have started its setup that normal Suicunes do. So I figured that Hydreigon could take it out with Draco Meteor, since this Hydreigon is, Life Orb. And it's just invested into special attack and speed, basically. It's a timid Hydreigon. So, it does have a Sylveon. The other person does have a Sylveon in the back, so I just simply decided to switch out here because I do have I do have Flash Cannon on this Hydreigon, but I did have the special attack drop as well, and I had Drapion in the back, which was poison, so you know, Sylveon could possibly just faint from the poison. As it started Calm Minding, I didn't really know why. I guess it just wanted to boost its special attack or something. But I had Cross Poison. It is a sniper Drapion, meaning that any critical hit will do a lot more damage. As it does go for Hyper Voice. This Drapion is an Assault Vest Drapion, so it's gonna survive a special attack. And I just wanted an Assault Vest Drapion. I just love the item. That's like my favorite item, Assault Vest. So at this point, I really didn't care if Drapion just faints it or anything, but I did go for another Cross Poison, which took out Heracross, and I believe that was its last Pokemon. So yeah, that's the Dark type, full Dark type team battle and stuff. I really hope you enjoyed it, but if you want to know the sets, it's the Sableye. I did do it a few videos back, the set that I used for Sableye. Hydreigon is just a timid Hydreigon. Can be modest, but it's a timid, and it's just invested full on speed, full on special attack, and just a little bit onto HP. Life Orb, of course. Crocodile was a choice band one, and it has Brick Break, Earthquake, Dragon Claw, and I believe it's Crunch and stuff. And Malamar is just a superpower, Psycho Cut, and I believe it's Night Slash and Rock Slide. Then Crawdaunt, I did a few videos back. I did Crawdaunt, and I showed it off on this time. Malamar also has the leftovers on it, so in case you wanted to know that. And Drapion was just an Assault Vest. And since it is a sniper, which means any critical hit will do more damage than a normal critical hit, then I gave it Cross Poison, which has a high chance to give you a crit, or Night Slash, who also has a high chance to give you a crit. I believe it also had like Rock Slide or Earthquake. Can't remember. I believe it had Rock Slide and stuff, and I can't remember the last move. Everything. I'm so sorry, but that's the team. I really hope you enjoyed this battle. And for the subscriber as well, I think it's Corrido, the subscriber's YouTube name. So, I really hope you also enjoyed the Mega Slowbro battle and everything. Remember that on commenting during the battle, it's difficult for me because I try to focus on the battle and also comment about it. But that's why they had been like already recorded onto the DS, and then I recorded on the capture card. But either way, I really hope you enjoyed it, and I believe I'm gonna do another, maybe possibly 2 more if I can get them done today. They do take a long time to render and to just upload and everything. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, you can also subscribe. If you like the battle, just give it a thumbs up. And also, anybody that has participated in the birthday giveaway, I still have your Pokemon, so you should also comment on this video if you haven't received it. I am doing my best to be online about almost every day, but sometimes it gets difficult to be online because there's a lot of switching at the moment. So, but either way, I will try today to get as many of the Pokemon done. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And you have an amazing day and be safe. Thank you for watching.